Hello everyone, my name is Darren Pylot and I'm here today with John MacKenzie, and we're going to take a few minutes of your time to talk about the exciting new company that we've created together between Mantos Copper and Capstone Mining to create the new and exciting Capstone Copper Corp.
Thanks, Darren. Muy buenos días a todos. Mi nombre es John MacKenzie y para mí es un gran privilegio para tener la oportunidad para liderar esta gran nueva empresa, Capstone Copper.
John and I have known each other for a few years now and always talked about the potential of combining the companies together, and this is just the perfect timing for both.
Yeah, and I've got to say, we've been meeting now. I think we've had over 30 meetings with investors at this BMO conference during the last couple of days, and I've been absolutely thrilled by the reception that we've got. The market seems to be incredibly excited about this combination, and I think it's because it makes so much logical sense. The two operations fit together like a hand in a glove, the two businesses. We've obviously got the huge synergies that exist between Monteverde and Santo Domingo, but I think more than that, the cultures of the business fit well together, the assets of the company fit well together, and I think the people are going to come together into a really sort of world-leading copper business.
I couldn't agree more, and I'm so excited to watch us and see us unlock the true district potential. And I truly believe we'll be producing copper and cobalt for decades and decades to come from this exciting new district that we're going to create. I think the timing of this merger is absolutely perfect when you consider the growing needs of copper throughout the world.
Yeah, and I think this combined business is perfectly positioned to actually deliver that copper with the growth pipeline that we've got, because when you look at 2021, the two companies produced 175,000 tons of copper. By 2024, with Monteverde coming on, we're going to produce 260,000 tons of copper, which is a 45% increase. And thereafter, as we bring on Santo Domingo, we move up to 380,000 tons of copper per year. So we're going to be making a really important contribution to the electrification and the renewable energy that the world needs.
And not only do we have the projects, but the locations, being Chile, Mexico, and the United States. We also have an extremely strong balance sheet with low debt, and most importantly, we have the people to take us and drive to the next growth level at Capstone. We're embarking on this next new exciting growth phase at Capstone, and I couldn't ask for a better leader to take us into that next phase at Capstone.
Yeah, thanks, Darren. And I really think that's a core strength of our business is our people. And I think what we're doing is combining some fantastic teams and some fantastic people from all different sort of corners of the Americas. You know, the key factor that differentiates which companies are going to succeed and which companies are going to be the real winners depend on the people. And we're absolutely determined to become the employer of choice. Y un punto para mí que yo quiero enfatizar es la seguridad. Seguridad es un valor de nosotros, es la primera prioridad de nosotros. Y para mí es absolutamente crítico que cada día, cada persona en nuestra organización regresa a su casa sano y seguro. One thing that's really important in setting up the new business is making sure that all of us are absolutely aligned and know the direction in which we're heading. And so we've really invested sort of quite a lot of time, and this is between Darren and myself, and really reaching out to a lot of people in the organization to define what is the vision of the business and what is our purpose. And I'd really like to sort of share that with you today. So our vision and our purpose is to create a positive impact for our people and for our communities, whilst delivering compelling returns to our investors by sustainably producing copper that the world needs. And I think that's a really powerful statement, and I think that will give us the sort of direction and the principles by which we should be operating our business going forward. So I really also wanted to touch on ESG, so environmental, social, and governance. Now, that is today no longer something that is a nice to have. It is an absolute differentiator between companies that are going to be successful in the future and are going to survive in the future and companies that won't be successful. When we look in our organization, for example, around environment, we're really going to need to be reducing emissions. We're going to need to improving our usage of water. When we look at social, absolutely we need to be eliminating harm to any of our people or any negative impacts on the communities where we operate. We look at governance, we need to be making sure that, for example, our tailings facilities are operated in line with sort of global best practice, and that our operations are all compliant with all the sort of laws and regulations where we operate.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, and I know I'm confident that yourself as Chief Executive Officer and as I transition to Chairman, I'll ensure from the board's perspective that we support management in this truly important ESG initiative. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Muchas gracias a todos.
Muchas gracias a todos. Hasta pronto. Thank you very much, everybody.